The animation of a human head in profile. Inside this head is a circle, a triangle, and a square. As the talk lines begin, the music plays on. Slowly, gradually, one at a time, appears in the other head a circle, then a triangle, then a square. That's communication. The more human aspect there is to it, the more identical, it'll never be perfect, that shape will be in the other person's mind. And it's not only in your mind, it's also in your gut or in your heart. I believe this. Wow, I'm inspired, I believe that too. So that circle, triangle, and square philosophy isn't just mental shapes. Those represent a concept. I have a concept. I'm hoping that you have this concept in your mind when you leave here. What is public speaking? What is a group presentation? Worse than death, that's right. Punishment for something. You didn't show up for the last 6 meetings, you gotta speak. No, I'm sorry. What is it? Exchanging information. You're not hosing these people down. Let's first start with where your physical body is in the space. Your breath control, your volume, projection, and clarity. Now, a lot of people think I should just speak loudly. And I prefer the word volume. So being aware of how large the room is will help your body do what it needs to do for your objectives to reach your audience, okay? So how do you sort out your body language and eye contact? Look at their body language and eye contact. We're born to do this. We are physical communicators before we were ever linguistic communicators. Not only are we born with it wired in because of evolution, it is then nurtured. Your mom's giving you advice, your dad's giving you punishment, you go, oh, I gotta read this. What's really going on here? Look at me right now. And you go, okay, there we go. So it becomes strong, like I said, before we even learn language, there is that human communication. So open yourself up to it, see it, and read, and your brain will process that. Now, the mental aspects of presentation skills. Be prepared. I mean, is it the Girl Guides or the Boy Scouts have used that for years? Be prepared. What are you going to talk about? Do your research. Even if it's just make a mental note of your map. You don't have to write out an entire script for a presentation, but you do need the map. Now, be prepared was only half of my sentence. Be prepared. And be prepared to be unprepared. When you leave the house in the car and you know you're going to drive to Supercenter. I'm going to take this road and that road, get on the highway, get off at the second exit, and so you know. But you do not know how many times you're going to apply the brakes. You do not know how many course corrections will be in your steering. You do not know which lanes you'll be in at exactly which times. Being prepared to be unprepared is, again, being aware. Yes, you have to stick with the script in government terms, in both languages and the interpreters, etc. And in order to still be worthy of being a human, connecting with someone and doing that, there needs to be that DNA. The human DNA needs to be mixed. In Jurassic Park, you take the dinosaur DNA, we're going to build dinosaurs. Yeah, but you need the rest of it, the frog DNA. It's you doing it. It's not just that the next person will do it. I want to see you do it. So it's not even just a generic human factor. It's your human factor. And if you're prepared to be unprepared, that voice, that instinct, that spontaneity that we are also born with will play a factor. In other words, you'll listen to the information and the decisions made by your brain by receiving that information. Are they bored? Right now, I'll tell you, you're ready for me to move on. I can tell. You got it. Be prepared to be unprepared. You're saying, yes. What's next, Ken? How many people want me to screw up right now? How many people are, oh, did he say he thinks he's so good. And people really don't think that. This is not the Jerry Springer show, and neither is your presentation that somebody's going to hit you with a chair. First of all, you're in no mortal danger when you speak. No, I'm just saying, but you're in no mortal danger. You're not actually going to burst a kidney from doing it. Unless you're really nervous, I guess. But if you're so close and tight and go, see, now I'm going to start sweating, and as soon as I speak, my voice is going to crack. So here it goes. Good evening. See, there, I proved it. I proved how wrong I am. I proved. Split yourself into two. Are you a mom, first of all? Okay, so you have your child with you. You're standing beside your child, and your child's going to speak for their, what do you call, show and tell. And you get up. Go ahead. Start saying, and don't sound nervous. Don't sound nervous. Go ahead. Speak. Now, oh, that was your opening? Great opening. Look, they're not even attentive now. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're probably going to screw this up now, too. Yeah, just like last time. That's what we do to ourselves. That's terrible. Mistakes, nervous, speed. Now, and it's not going as well. Why? You know the music. You understand the music. You get the music. You own the music. Why now? Well, because my mentor walked in, and now I can, you know, all the bodily fluids are leaving this area and coming out this area, and my mouth is dry, and I can't. Jascha Heifetz didn't come in and start talking on his cell phone. Didn't threaten to hit you with a chair when you're done. So this inner game is what's stopping us from being an effective communicator, from reaching our goals, from doing all of these things. We're doing it to ourselves. That first step, if it's not a confidence step, it's a spiral downward. Oh boy, I really messed up that last presentation, now I'm going to mess up this one. Yeah. And as we saw in the game this morning, if you are so worried about that, you're going to miss the cues. You're going to miss the information that can come in that can help you with the information that's trying to come out. So think of one of those people right now. Think of one of those people that would be in your audience that would cause fear. Do you think they ever fart? No. I mean, the Queen of England farts, right? Does she? Okay. So they're human. There's digestive juices and gas going on, so they're just human. They happen to be in that role at that time. And as soon as you demystify their role, not only is the fear released, it doesn't necessarily always disappear, but it releases from getting worse, but you've been asked to speak to them. There must be some faith and belief in you. And if that's already there that somebody sees, then maybe you're just not seeing that or giving it that kind of value to say, I've been asked to exchange information with these people. Now, as soon as you do that, as I said, it just releases that hold on, no, see, I'm down here and they're up there, and that's the way. You're doing that yourself. That's that inner game. As soon as you release it, you know that saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. The same thing goes for crap. If there's crap and baggage and mental stress, let it go. If it comes back, it's your crap. If it doesn't, it never was. So the mental, physical, emotional things are constantly connected because our DNA is that way. We are humans. We have a circle, triangle, and square that we want to deliver, that require some understanding of the physical positioning of the room, of your voice, of your projection and clarity, of being prepared, of your roadmap, of being prepared to be unprepared, to say, oh, we're going to switch time and we're going to do this. Then embrace that. Go there. Go there as a human being.